Right here with Joseph Rios. You're on the main event of the TMB promotional card at Nelson Wolff Stadium, November 14, taking on Felipe Castaneda, and y'all got a lot of history. And you have your father, also Mr. Rios, who has a lot of history, who's as a fighter and now as a trainer, and pretty much embedded in the whole boxing San Antonio culture of boxing. But first off, what do you think of the fight, man? Y'all just had the press conference, and all that's left is to train and fight.
Oh man, this fight, it's gonna be an exciting fight. Felipe looks ready. I'm definitely ready. So it's gonna be an all-out war. There's no telling what's gonna happen in that ring. With both of us just going toe-to-toe, head-to-head. There's no telling what's gonna happen. Anything can happen. Like how the crowd says, it's gonna be 50-50. It's gonna be good.
Yeah, and how does it feel, man? Because I know you guys have a lot of background, sparring with each other, and y'all are pretty much in the same circuit. So what's it going to be like when y'all actually get in there and don't have headgear and got 8-ounce gloves and fighting for a pro fight?
Oh, it's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot different, but it definitely, I believe it's going to be the same thing as a sparring session, going back and forth, and it's going to be, on that day, it's going to be anybody's fight, really.
Okay, and do you think you got the edge because he's been off for a long time and you're a little bit more active? So all your reflexes and everything probably in fine tune, where he's kind of coming off a layoff where he went away for boxing for a while. Do you think that's going to play in your hands as far as an advantage?
No, I think we both got the same advantage. I mean, once you know how to fight, you know how to fight regardless on that situation.
And a question for your father. Now that y'all are kind of reunited after 3 years of not training together, and now y'all are training together now, what do you think of this fight? What do you think is going to happen? And what do you think your son could do in the ring?
Well, like I said earlier in the press conference, man, we just went back to old school training. Like I had him in the beginning when he stepped out of the 3 years ago, and we went just back to hard training again. Where it got him where he got him. So we went back to the same hard work, and I think, hey, it's gonna be a war. I don't think nothing away from Felipe, but I think we gotta win. It's a do or die situation in this event. November 14 is a do or die. I told him that already. So we gotta pull this one off. It's not gonna be easy. That's why I went back to old school training.
Okay, and it's kind of has a lot of significance in your eyes because you mentioned in the press conference that's where you made your pro debut at that same venue, and now you're going to be working your son's corner in this main event. So how deep does that get under your skin, or what does that bring out of you?
Oh man, it's exciting because 21 years ago I made my professional debut there. This little guy here was just a kid, and now for him to be fighting the same ballpark that I was in, it has a historical feeling to me personally, because I made that change to a boxing, and then they follow my footsteps, and now he fighting the main event there. It's amazing. It's unspeakable. It's amazing, and I'm glad that he's doing this, and I'm glad that he called me back, and for me to be in this corner at this vineyard, real proud of him.
Okay, and like I said, Felipe has been off for some time. He's had a layoff, but he's fought at a pretty high level. What do you think you guys need to do? Not giving away any kind of game plans or anything, but what do you think y'all need to do to get ready for him and to look impressive to take him out?
Well, I mean, like you said, not to give anything away, but I think what we need to do is what we've done before in the past: fight smart. Intelligent fighters always beat a strong, hard fighter. Anybody can fight. And I tell my fighters this: you can put a glove on a pair of monkey and a gloves on a pair of monkey, and he'll fight you. But a smart one will beat the hell out of you. And that's the thing we're gonna do. We're gonna use the intelligence, not just our fists.
Okay, and it's kind of a weird timing situation as far as boxing, because like you said, you come from the old school, and nowadays you got these new trainers, so a lot of them are ill-equipped, and you got these new regiments that are kind of like we haven't seen in the boxing. Some seem to work and some seem to not work. What's your overall take, and as far as you bring in that old school style and how it could benefit your son coming to this new age of boxing?
Well, it benefits the fighter is because you cannot hold nothing back on these guys. I'm not babying him, and we don't baby our fighters and try to do more than he should do. And what we're doing is just hard work, hard work, and that's what it's gonna take to win a fight. the good old days before my time, that's all they did is hard work. Nowadays, they advanced a little more, but I think we got the edge on this one. I think so.
All right, and finally, last question. You guys are friendly, like you said. You guys sparred, did a lot of work together for years. What's gonna motivate you, and what are we gonna see to bring that beast and want to, just put hands on this man?
Just to get that W here in my hometown. I haven't fought here in 3 years either. So
it's kind of like a turf war.
pretty much, yes.
Bragging rights.
Yes, bragging rights.
All right. Well, I appreciate the time. We'll be out there. Good luck, and be catching you in training. And good luck. Rod signing out.